Okay guys, this is the third video today. We talked a bit about this and that. We did go ahead and cover the email I got talking about shotguns. So we delved into shotguns a little bit about shotgun rounds and shotgun brands and all that sort of good stuff, right? Now, I want to talk about some world events. Your favorite subject, right? Man, I'm almost out of coffee in this mug. I probably should have refilled before I started this video. I'm going to go ahead and finish it because it's cold. Alright. Done. Alright, so I'm going to talk a little bit about some world events. And, but first, yeah, so you know how I am. So I get here, there. But first, I talked about that Tolkien patch the other day, right? The Tolkien patch, I talked about that. Talked about how I wasted a lot of dye on trying to dye the darn thing. So I got out the rattle cans and I painted it. So I had to paint it in various stages using masking it off with masking tape, you know, and masking off different parts. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you the outcome. I may do one up in green too. I may order another one and do it up in green. But here is how it came out. So it's in like coyote brown and coyote tan. So it was a bit of a pain in the butt. It was a bit difficult to do, but man, it really looks sharp in my opinion. Sure looks a lot better than that black on white background. Anyway, so yeah, I like it. Big Lord of the Rings fan, as you know, many of you are, I'm sure. I mean, and I hauled those books, those paperbacks, I hauled them around in Ziploc bags with me here and there all over the world and stuff. I'd be in a place, might be in a place where I had the opportunity to occupy my mind with something other than, you know, other stuff. And I had a book. So, yeah. Oh, here's another patch. This patch, I totally agree with what it says. It says, what does it say? Everyone wants to be a patriot until it's time to do patriot stuff, right? Everyone wants to be a patriot until it's time to do patriot stuff. I see a lot of that out there. Let me tell you guys, just talking about being a patriot or being patriotic or being, you know, having kit and some of the guys are out there doing maneuvers and all that, which is good. You know, it's good to get out and practice. I mean, you need to get out, especially if you have no military knowledge whatsoever, you need to get with a group of guys and have at least one amongst you that has military experience and train, even though I have repeatedly warned you over and over. The enemy has your playbook. Don't get too attached to your routine maneuvers. got to come up with some of your own tactics. Okay, you have to do that, because if you start setting up in a certain way to handle a certain situation, it's quite possible that the enemy already knows what you're going to do, and they will intercept you and wipe you out. Okay, so you need to be aware of that. But as far as this patch goes, everyone wants to be a patriot till it's time to do patriot stuff. Okay? In my situation, I'm reviving myself to do whatever I gotta do. Okay? Do whatever I gotta do. Might be ill-equipped as a civilian, but might be a little rusty, but I have the mindset to do whatever I need to do. Okay? If you don't have that mindset, all the kit in the world is not going to help you. You've got to be able to do what you need to do. This is not a game. This stuff is life or death situations. You got to be able to be mentally strong and disciplined and do what is necessary, and do it without malice. You need to do it with the mindset that you are defending yourself and your family and your homeland against evil and tyrannical things, right? This is not a game. So let's get back to world stuff, right? World. So this week, I heard that there was an 11-year-old boy who was arrested for posting a meme. I guess that's how you call those things. M-E-M-E, a meme or a meme, on some social media platform. Alright? He was arrested. As I understand it, I didn't see an article in it or anything. I'd like to see more on it. But as I understand it, he was not making any threats or anything. This kid, he was just backing patriotic British people. He was just showing his support for patriotic British people who are tired of the nonsense over there. Okay? And they are starting to stand up and do some things about what's going on in their country, which I support. You need to get up, take care of business. That's just the way it has to be. Okay? But he got arrested. And that's ridiculous. That's right up there with that woman who got arrested for praying silently. And there was something else too that has happened. But anyway, this whole thing, this George Orwell thought crime, right? It's just getting beyond ridiculous. And I saw that quote unquote survival knives were outlawed in the UK. Talking about knives with a saw back and Rambo style knives, what have you, military style knives. Just incredible. You guys need to ignore that. You need to ignore that. You need to fight back against that. And I'm not talking about just holding protests. I'm talking about fighting back against it. You just need to all get together and you need to tell them you are going to stop. You're going to stop harassing the people or else. You got to just stand up and tell them we're not going to take it anymore, and if you keep pushing, there's going to be some repercussions. You need to set them straight and put it on the line. And I think that that goes for other countries too. You need to set them straight and put it on the line. There's going to be repercussions for tyranny. So this is not just the United States. This is all over the place. This is all of your major first world countries are under attack as far as freedom goes and so on. And normally I think that people are for their own countries. You know, they're going to be very patriotic. You know, America first, Canada first, Britain first, France first, and so on. But the thing is, guys, is that we are all in this now. We are all in this fight now against these globalists who are, they are puppet mastering all of the free world governments right now, including the United States. Okay? We know that England is a puppet government for the WEF, the New World Order. France is. We know all this stuff, right? So we all need to stand together about all of this nonsense. We need to be sovereign individual countries still, but we need to be on the same page as to how we're going to take care of this situation as a whole. Here in the United States, the pandemic tyranny is rearing its ugly head once again. Okay, we got a selection year here. Okay, right? They did this last time. Potato Head Joe and Trump. They did it the last time, and they're trying to do it again. The L.V.I virus, right? L.V.I virus. I don't. What the heck is it? Eastern equine encephalitis, right? EEE virus, right? Known for horses. But anyway, I guess a couple people have gotten it. But the thing is that we got commie Massachusetts, which is a totally communist state in the Union, shouldn't even be in the United States because it's communist. You know, you got 4 towns there, and I'm going to name them. What are these towns? Douglas, Oxford, Sutton, and Webster. Those 4 towns. They have quote-unquote voluntary lockdowns from 6 p.m. until sunup. Okay? In those 4 towns. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm getting riled up. I'm going to hold off on the coffee for a minute. I'm getting riled up. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got about 1 more minute left in my time that I allow myself for videos. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut this video down. And we're going to come back and I will start talking about this in the next video. I'm going to get another cup of coffee, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to stay calm. I'll see you there.